Hey guys, so everyone's day is going well, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Circle City YoYo's Muse. Let's jump right in. Alright, so real quick, I gotta give a huge shout out to Circle City YoYos for sending me this yo-yo. I also want to give them another big shout out for waiting so long for me to get this review out. Similar to my previous video with the iPod, I've had this yo-yo for a while, but just I've been so busy and I haven't been able to get a review out. I'm so sorry to Circle City YoYos for not being able to get this review out much sooner, and I really want to thank you for your patience, and I'm extremely grateful for the yo-yo that you sent me. I'm gonna put the links down below, not only for this yo-yo, but also to Circle City's contact information, their website, their Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Check out their stuff. They're a great company, and I think you guys won't be disappointed. Now, many of you might not actually know who Circle City YoYos are, and they're kind of a relatively new company. This is their very first release, the Muse. It goes for $55. Links are down below. But this yo has received a ton of hype with the community. A lot of people are really liking it, including myself. And so far, Circle City YoYos has been making some huge waves in 2019 especially. With all that out of the way, let's see what this yo is all about. Alright, so here are the specs of the Muse. I'm going to put them on the screen. You guys can pause the video if you want to check them out. Alright, so let's jump real quick into the unboxing experience of this yo-yo. So the Circle City YoYo's Muse comes in a really dope packaging. It's in all gold, really shiny box. I've never really seen anything like it. It's got a cool logo on the top. Now opening it on up, we've got a sticker in the bottom and this golden shiny pouch. And honestly, I'm really digging the gold. I think it looks super premium. It just looks like a really high quality item, and it gives off this dope vibe. On the pouch, it has printed Circle City YoYo's Muse, which is really sick. And overall, just like the general unboxing and appearance of this yo is really pleasing, and I really appreciate the attention of detail when it comes to an unboxing like this. Now let's take a quick look around the yo. The specs I'd say are pretty standard. However, the diameter is a little bit bigger than usual, coming in at 57mm, and the width, in my opinion, is a little bit more narrow. The color itself of this yo is really dope. I mean, it's this kind of like salmon color. It's not really rose gold, and it's not really just like red. It's kind of in between. It's a pinkish color, and I really like it. Over the entire yo, there's a really smooth finish, very matte and bead blasted. The shape itself is pretty interesting. It's more of a narrow shape, like I said before, and it's more rounded rather than angular. It's kind of hard to describe, but it is a little bit more rounded. It's not like an angular shape. However, there are some cuts. I'll let you guys decide what you think of the shape just on appearance. There's only one engraving actually on this entire yo, and it's just the word Muse in some kind of like cursive font. The cup actually has a lot going on. It's pretty reminiscent to me of some like older yo-yos, kind of like the Spy yo-yos. It's got a bunch of like kind of cuts leading down to this giant spike in the middle, which is actually really sharp to touch. It is a very spiky yo-yo. But yeah, the cup just has these cuts and then the spike in the middle. In summary, I think this yo-yo has a really dope and simplistic look, and it really reminds me of some of the older yo-yos that I've seen before. Now moving on to the feel of the yo, I was really blown away. The main thing that I felt about this yo is that it just feels really good. It just feels awesome on the string and great in your hand. It's definitely super solid and stable. It spins for a really nice long time with a fair amount of rim weight. I'd say it was pretty nimble and light. Overall, for how it felt on the string when it comes to kind of like fast tricks, I felt like this is a pretty standard yo-yo. It wasn't like super light, but it also wasn't really heavy. It's kind of like a middle in the road kind of yo-yo when you're talking about just how it feels for like faster or slower tricks. Whips and selects I felt were pretty good. The shape is a little bit more narrow, but with some precision you can definitely still hit them. Tech tricks are really nice. The yo stays spinning through the more dense string configurations, and I had no problems with any like chopsticks combos based on how big the yo was. And then finally, horizontal was pretty good. I'd say it lacks a little bit when it comes to like the super extreme horizontal tricks, but it still feels really nice and you can definitely perform most of them. Now as for grinds, this yo is really good. Finger and palm grinds are really nice because the finish is insanely smooth. Thumb and talon grinds are also right there, definitely a ridge to lock your thumb in. Finger spins are pretty good. I'd say they're a little bit scary because like if you land on that spike, it is so sharp it could break skin, and it is a little bit scary to land on it, but so far I have not landed on the spike when going for a finger spin, and I can just kind of rotate around it, but I just get kind of scared when I do a finger spin because I don't want to land on the spike. And then finally, the spikes themselves are really great for doing matador tricks. So if you guys don't know what those are, it's essentially where you just kind of hold the spikes as if they were hub stacks and you can do a bunch of cool, complex tricks. I'm not that good at it, but these spikes are definitely made for it and they're really good for that. In conclusion, the Muse is a really solid yo-yo from a kind of new company. I was very impressed with what they've done. The value for price is fantastic. I did not expect this yo-yo to be $55. It's a very premium feeling yo-yo and it's really nice on the string. This is a very nice yo-yo produced by Circle City Yo-Yos, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. Alright, thank you guys all so much for watching my review of the Circle City Yo-Yos Muse. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, and also if you guys are new here and haven't seen my videos before, definitely hit that subscribe button because I post videos just about every single week. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.